I spend a lot of time on car manufacturer websites, just building cars because I really like doing it. And I've got this list of dream cars that I hope to one day own in my life. And when a new car comes out, like the C8 Z06, you're like, maybe one day, but what spec would I want it in? And so you go play with the configurator. And then you want to take it a step further, and you're like, I wonder if there's any of these that are actually out there for sale. And you go look, and you just, at least for me, you've had to play a game of Where's Waldo. It's like, okay, in this listing, this blue in this light, because there's three different blues, this looks like the exact blue I want. And that speaker grill, that's like the premium, looks like the premium sound system. Okay, cool. But that trim, I think that was part of a package because for this model year, the manufacturer changed it to be a part of this package. It's just madness. And the worst part is, like, for me, I really want a Mark 7.5 Golf All-Track in Great Falls Green over brown manual. That would be so cool. But the configurator is no longer live. And so now you're just left to build it manually and hope that the spec is right, what's on the listing. But all these cars, they come with window stickers. Why can't we just use those? Well, what we've done is just that. We'll start to see it on Visor trickle in here on the spec table is a little placard with a checkbox and a window sticker that says that this listing, the spec for this listing, has been verified by the window sticker. And boy, was this quite the project. We've been working on this for a long time, and it is finally here. It's going to be trickling into the site on listings. And in this case, with the Z06, we can go down to the options table and now have the option to click into an option and see, for this option package, what are all the features in this package. And this was part of the hardest part of this effort, was all these manufacturers have all of these trims and all these variants from these trims. And then every model year, these options may change what's on offer, what's in a package, what's a la carte. Are there deletions? Are some of these a la carte options now bundled as part of a package, or do they spin them out? And they change all the time. And so how do you keep track of it? Because you need to be able to validate the listing versus the spec versus what's possible from the build information from the manufacturer. And it's just, it was far more complex than could have ever imagined in terms of just trying to get something like this. And it's now possible. It's going to take some effort as it trickles in, but this is where we're going with listings on Visor. Because when you're going through the process of speccing out the exact car you want, or maybe you're like me and you're like, okay, I specced out that car years ago and the configurator is no longer live, and you're like, I really want Great Falls Green over brown manual alt-track. I want that. You should know, you should feel confident that, okay, all of these listings are Great Falls Green. All of them are manual. This is the exact build that I want. And that will just allow you to keep better track of the market and know that when you're looking at a listing, you know it's exactly what you want. I've been wanting this myself for years, as a guy who hangs his window stickers on his wall and just loves cars. And it's kind of surreal to be here because you feel like you want these things and you feel a little crazy for wanting it, and then you go talk to other people and they want it too. And I so appreciate you guys telling us what you want and what would help with your car search, because it makes us feel a little less crazy for wanting these things too. And it gives us a chance to push to do it. And I love that. And I'm grateful to have the chance to do this. And this took a lot of effort to do. And we hope you guys enjoy it. This is going to trickle into the site, and yeah, that's it for this week. I'm really excited to play around with this more myself, because if the sort by discount from MSRP wasn't dangerous enough for me in terms of my very short driveway and putting cars in it, this is really ramping up the level of danger for both my wallet and my driveway. So more to come on this front because we're so excited about what this will help enable in terms of future features and functionality in really taking this further. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you soon.